Hi everyone, welcome to this next video from the YouTube channel, The Combat Coach. Today's video is about avoiding the consumer calendar. So in this video, we're going to go through a couple of points that are going to help save you money and make you healthier. Let's get to it. So first of all, let's look at what the consumer calendar is. So the consumer calendar is designed to get as much money out of the public as possible throughout the year by focusing their energies on advertising and what they put in front of you in shops on events that happen through the year. So let's start with January. So January is the month where a lot of people obviously want to get healthier and fitter because they've put on so much weight over the Christmas period, and obviously these companies know that. So when you go into a lot of supermarkets in the January period, you'll notice a lot of fitness equipment, cheap fitness equipment that'll be put there in front of you as you walk in. Sometimes healthier sort of products and things like that with food will be put in front of you too. Therefore, appeal to you starting to lose weight. Things and diet plans and fad diets as well. Obviously, you will come from advertising on Facebook and things like that. So you'll get a lot more of that. Leaflets put through the door of a weight loss and fad diet thing that's going on in your local community hall. So everything will be put in front of you to try and lose weight, which is, from your perspective, is what most people are looking to do at that time of year. Therefore, you invest money, which is not good for money because I think it's a waste of money. You're going to put a lot more energy into that. You're also going to start to starve your body a lot as well because a lot of diets are so restrictive. So you start to get that's where your weight will inevitably drop. Not healthily, but your weight will drop if you stick to these fad diets and using these bits of kit and forcing yourself to do these workouts and so on that might not really work and you don't enjoy that much. And obviously then you get to the point of April. So what happens in April? Easter eggs, chocolate and things like that. Again, eggs are put in front of you, and actually, to be fair, it's not just Easter they're putting these in front of you now, like in March, April. They're putting you in front of, probably like February, I've even seen Easter eggs being put in front of you in supermarkets. So what you do is you put on a bit more weight, and as soon as Easter's over, holidays start to get pushed. So what people think is, I've put on a bit of weight, I've eaten too much chocolate, I'm now going to lose weight because I've got a holiday coming up. So you can see a pattern is starting to happen. So you start to lose weight, you put weight on over Easter, you start to lose weight over summer, but then during the summer when you go on your holidays, what happens is all-inclusive buffets, people put the weight back on again. They get to the point of routine again once they're back from their holidays and they go back to the office and they want to get a bit of structure back. They start to join the gym again, and what they do is they start to lose a bit of weight, and then the weight goes back on at Christmas because see everyone eats and drinks too much, and you can see already we're starting to yo-yo diet. So yo-yo dieting, a lot of people think, why do companies want us to yo-yo diet? And the simple answer is this: if a company, say, you're charging even £8 per week for you to visit, do their weigh-in and do their talks and so on once a week, and then obviously you've got shakes and things like that you've got to also pay some money towards as well, maybe some classes you might go to at the hall that they put on through the week, you pay a certain amount. You could pay sort of a membership maybe for that as well. And like I said so many times before, these diets are not sustainable. You will lose weight on them. They're designed to lose you weight, not necessarily make you healthy. So you will lose weight, but obviously anything that's unsustainable, at some point you will stop. And because you put your body in starvation mode from the start of that program to wherever you got to, whether it's 2 or 3 months down the line, when you've got to start to go back to eating the way you did before, which could be quite bad, you will guarantee you will start to put the weight back on, and in some cases you can go beyond the weight that you were at initially when you started the first part of that fad diet. So what happens is then once you get to that point, they know you're going to think, how did I lose weight before that diet? Then you pay more money because you stop paying that money because obviously you're not doing it anymore because you think, oh, I've got to where I want to get. Therefore you invest even more money, therefore you start to drop again. Then you start to yo-yo diet. So the thing is with that, if you were to lose the weight and keep it off and didn't need their shakes and didn't need to go to their meetings and so on, you'd stop investing money. From a business point of view, that's not good. So they need you to do this in order to say what we give you is right, you do lose weight. As soon as you stop, you put weight on. But in a weird way, obviously they know that, therefore you reinvest money. So they might earn a couple of £100 out of you for the first quarter of the year. Then you stop for the second quarter, So rather than stop forever, you then reinvest that a couple of £100 in the third quarter of that year. So you can see they're going to get money out of you twice in that year. So rather than getting money out of you once, and then once you get to where you want to get, you never need to come back, that's not good for business. So what they want to do, they want you to keep reinvesting money throughout the year on a number of things, whether it be shakes and diets and books and meetings and so on. So that's what they're trying to get you to do. And therefore, from a business, it's all about the bottom line. They want to keep expanding their numbers and revenue. So more and more people fall into that trap. They get bigger and bigger. They make even more money. And that's where it goes. It's like any business like that, they want to generate more and more income. So when we say about avoiding the consumer calendar, I don't mean just don't ever do anything and don't go out at Christmas and don't see friends and this, that and the other. I never say that to anyone. I never say you can never drink alcohol again and things like that. But I do think people need to have some sort of willpower and control throughout the year. And people don't always need to eat the trash that's in the cupboard just because it's there. And especially like Christmas leftovers, like with all the sweets and chocolate that people buy and they've bought way too much that's in the cupboard. So many people think, oh, I'm not just throwing that away, I'll finish it off and then I'll start to be healthy. No, that is not a good investment. I mean, I know you've paid for it, but it's a worse investment to consume that as well. So just save yourself that and just get rid of it or give it away or whatever you have to do. So I think people shouldn't necessarily just stop doing everything. I'm not saying don't enjoy something at Easter and don't eat a lovely Christmas dinner. A lot of my clients on Christmas Day, I'll say if they've been perfect or really, really good throughout the year, I'll say on Christmas Day, at Christmas dinner, eat what you want for your meal. A nice, some lots of potatoes and whatever. It's a one meal thing. It's not, it's not like multiple meals and things like that. And also, you might have work drinks and things like that. And again, not to not go and not do it and not even drink, but it's having the willpower not to have like 15 drinks and shots and kebabs on the way home and this, that and the other. Try to have a few drinks, but you don't have to go to oblivion. And with treats around Christmas period, just try to have the willpower not to consume as much as you can. I think that's how a lot of people perceive Christmas. As soon as they finish work on but just before Christmas and they're off for the Christmas break, they just sit on the sofa and just consume. And then they get to the end of Christmas and think, oh no, I've got to lose loads of weight now. And you don't ever really want to get to that point. What you want to do throughout the year, the way I actually coach my clients online, is to get them more consistent. So rather than doing this through the year, we get you doing this through the year. So we have a few dips and a few increases in weight, but I'm talking a couple of pounds, not a couple of stone. That's the level that people need to get to. So you have a little bit of treats at Christmas, you put a couple of pounds on. All you do is obviously you never stop having those treats because you hit January. You tweak a couple of bits here and there, within a week or two, you're back to where you were. And that's where you want to be. You never want to have to panic diet to get into the shape you want to get. It's a long-term change. It's not a quick fix to get you ready for your holiday. You want to avoid the consumer calendar that's going to force you to get a certain way and actually be on your own calendar. And when you're in that way, I guarantee you'll never have to panic to lose weight again. So that's the end of the video. Any more information, please feel free to email me or put some comments in the comment section below. But in the meantime, stay fit, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon.